Close your eyes and make yourself all cozy and comfortable. Now take a big breath in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth. Again, big breath in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth. One last time. Big breath in and slowly and gently breathe out through your mouth. Now just bring your breathing back to its normal rhythm. Feeling your chest rise and fall gently, and feeling peaceful and calm, feeling very relaxed. And with each breath you take, you can feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. So loose and even a bit floppy. And you feel so peaceful now, so relaxed. And you feel very happy and light. And your breathing is almost still. You are so relaxed. Now imagine yourself walking along a lovely stone path through a beautiful lush green meadow early in the morning. And the sun is shining brightly, and it's a very beautiful and clear day. And you can see the gentle rolling hills all around you. And there is a large forest to one side of you, and to the other side of you is a small wooded area. And you can see that the leaves on the trees glisten with the morning dew, kind of like tiny little raindrops dancing in the sunlight. And you feel very calm, very relaxed, and very, very peaceful. And you can hear the birds singing to each other. You can hear the rustling of the small creatures darting through the meadow as they go about their day. Can you hear them? As you walk along your path, you notice that there are very beautiful yellow daffodils and pure white crocus scattered all around you, and they look ever so pretty. You look ahead of you and you see a lovely old stone bridge that you have to cross. It's very old and it looks like it's been there forever. As you reach the bridge, you notice a little sign telling you that this bridge is a fairy bridge. And the sign also tells you that you must say hello to the fairies and give them a wave. You think this is a bit odd, as you can't see any fairies anywhere. But you do it anyway, because you wouldn't like to offend them, now would you? As you cross the bridge, you see movement from the corner of your eye. It's more of a flash of light, really. And then, suddenly before you appears a tiny little fairy. She is very beautiful, and she is hovering in front of you, gently moving her wings backwards and forwards. And she's about 8 inches tall. She's very tiny. But she is a fairy after all, and they're not very big. She smiles at you and says hello. She says she heard you saying hello to the fairies, so she wanted to come and see who it was. Who was it that was being so kind? She tells you her name is Liliana, and she is very glad to meet you. So you introduce yourself to Liliana and you tell her your name. Liliana is not just any fairy, she tells you. She is the fairy of the forest, and it's her job to look after all the trees, all the flowers, and all the grasses in the many forests and the many woods. She takes care of all of them. She makes sure that they have water that they need to grow big and strong. If they are sick or not feeling too well, it's her job to make them feel better. She asks you if you would like to help her today. Well, of course you say yes. You would love to help her take care of the forest and the woods. Well, that's just fabulous, she tells you. But there is something she must do for you first. She has to make you as tiny as she is. And it's then that you notice her magic wand. It's a beautiful silver wand encrusted with tiny colourful crystals. And with a quick flick of it over your head, she says some words that you don't really understand. That's because you don't speak fairy language. And in the blink of an eye, you are the same size as little Liliana. Oh my! How cool is that? You feel something moving on your back and you take a look. Oh my goodness me! You have wings! Tiny little wings, just like Liliana. Wow! She then hands you your very own silver wand. She tells you it takes a bit of practice to use the wand properly, but she tells you not to worry, she will teach you how to do it. It's at this time you notice that you too have been hovering in the air just like Liliana. Oh wow, you say to yourself, I can fly! And it's then you land on the ground with a big bump. You both laugh out loud. Liliana tells you that she will teach you to fly too, because she thinks you might need it. So, as Liliana guides you to fly through the air with her, you both go whizzing into the beautiful forest ahead. And you're going to take care of the trees and the plants and the grass too. As you fly close to the ground, you see another little fairy going in the opposite direction to you both. He waves and he calls out, "Good morning," as he whizzes past. Liliana shouts good morning back at him. She tells you that he is her friend Simon, and Simon has the best job in all of the fairy kingdom. He gets to look after all of the animals, all of the birds, and even all of the insects. And he makes sure that they too have plenty of water to drink and lots of food to eat. And he takes care of them if they become poorly, and he helps them back to good health again. Whatever the forest needs to grow and to thrive, the beautiful fairy Liliana provides it all for them. And she does all of this with her beautiful silver-encrusted magic wand. And she tells you she loves her job very much. And you think Liliana is a very kind fairy indeed. Liliana tells you to stop, and you both hover in the air. She tells you to close your eyes and just listen to the amazing sounds of the forest. She says if you are very quiet and peaceful, you might hear the trees talking to each other. You might hear the whisper of the flowers as they stretch up and outwards towards the sunshine. You might even hear the grasses all chattering away. Can you hear them? So for a little while, you and Liliana can go off and tend to the forest. You can help the trees and the flowers and the grasses to grow and to thrive. And you too can wave your magic wand. So go and help Liliana, and maybe, just maybe, the forest will talk to you too. Did you enjoy that? Did you help the trees and the flowers and the grasses to thrive and to grow? Did they whisper to you? You and Liliana now return to the beautiful old stone bridge where you first met, the fairy bridge. Liliana takes out her wand and thanks you for all the help you have given her today. She tells you that the forests all around the world need our help to thrive and to grow, so that we must all, always do everything we can to help them. And she thanks you for helping her take care of the forest. And it's then that you hear the trees and the flowers and the grasses all whispering their thanks to you too. And it's the most beautiful sound you have ever heard. And you feel so happy. But you know it's time for you to go home now. Liliana waves her beautiful wand and says the magical words in the fairy language. And then she flicks her wand over your head, and again, with the blink of an eye, you return to your normal size. Liliana now hovers in front of your face and gives you a great big smile. And she thanks you once again. And you tell her you will miss having wings and being able to fly, but you will miss her more. She tells you not to worry because she knows you will come back to see her, and when you do, she will give you back your wings again. And with that, she waves and flies away. And you now realise that you are back in your very own bed, all snuggled up and cosy. And you feel very sleepy too. You have, after all, had a very busy day. You close your eyes and smile, remembering the wonderful time you had with Liliana. And you are breathing softly and gently now. And each time you breathe in, you take in all the good thoughts and positive feelings from the gentle and loving forest. You begin to drift in and out of sleep as you sink deeper and deeper into your lovely soft bed. Deeper and deeper into the most wonderful night's sleep ever. So turn over onto your side and snuggle down when you feel so safe and so protected. You feel so peaceful and so calm. So just rest your sleepy head. Night night.